Yeah, so now I think the majority of the werewolves we fight are like crazed werewolves. Oh, there's the Blight Wolf. I knew there was a Blight Wolf in this area. And we do get it to shatter. Sweet. It's so good. That spell is just so amazing. It instantly kills anything if it's shattered. Like, no matter what level, or how high, or how low the health bar is, it just instantly shatters. Oh, such a good spell. So glad I picked it up. And I think I've already complained about how the other magic spells are...
I'm here for you.
Well, that's nice. I wanted to loot. It's good to know you have my back. We can always be besties. I'm pretty sure I end up romancing with her. Ooh, ladies. I guess that would be more... I don't know. Anyway. What was I having a banter about? Blight wolves, werewolves. So I think the majority of the werewolves are going to be crazed werewolves that have no consciousness to their actions, which is pretty cool. But they don't really explain how they differentiate. Like how some wolves have the ability to talk, some don't. I think they may mention it later, like a half mention. It's like, oh well, I helped him, and that was it. It's like, well, that's not really helpful here, but okay. Sure, we'll go with that. I think now I'm just collecting elf root because health potions are nice, and now that I have 20 bajillion, I want more. Going through the game with like maybe 12 health potions for an entire house of whatchamacallit, blood mages, that was not fun. So now that I have 36, or at least 36 normal health potions on top of the greater and potent health potions that I got, which is like 2 or 3 each, it's just so nice having this much health. It means I won't have to make wind do so much work. And I think the dalish do not have an infinite supply of whatchamacallits, of lyrium. So I think I probably could be able to get that in Orzammar if I put my logic to it, because Orzammar they mine lyrium. I don't know if they sell it, so there is that. But yeah, I feel like I was over leveled for this area. I don't look. I have not noticed any mention on the quest log thing. I don't know what else to call it. Where you pick the quest for any like levels. Like, oh, you have to be so and so to do this mission. So when I got up to this area, yes, everything's level 12 and I'm 16. Like it was pretty different.
Who comes?
I'm a Grey Warden. No, you've been badly wounded.
To find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
He falls unconscious. So we can do a few things. We can, I think I try and revive him. Try reviving him for questioning. Or examine him. His wounds are deep, bleeding. He does not appear to have any bite marks. I guess that's why I checked him. A few shakes, the Elven Hunter starts to come to. Some water appears to help as his eyes... Okay.
Where am I?
Reading too slow.
In the woods?
Yes, this is still the Brazilian force.
I see. What of the other hunters? Do they yet live?
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
I hope that they found safety. Though it seems unlikely.
So, who are you?
My name is Dagon. I am dalish.
I can tell that. Don't worry.
There should be a camp nearby.
So what happened? I guess that's what the biggest question. What the fuck happened?
We were beset upon by a pack of werewolves, savages, not like the ones who attacked the camp.
And that's where they make the difference between savage and...
Too many. The pain.
So here gets a little interesting. We can't revive him again. We can check out the hunter's equipment. So it's been ripped to shreds. His bow is missing. He still possesses a blood encrusted blade and most of his arrows, though. Um, he possesses his boots as well as a pouch of small personal items, including a small figurine carved from bone. I think I take the hunter back to the dalish camp, because he doesn't have any bite marks, so he's not turning into a werewolf.
Grey Warden.
That's why I checked him in the first place.
Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon.
Where is he? I can't see him. Oh, he's on the floor.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Ma Syranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
We could have murdered him and taken all of his goods, so I'm just saying you should be thankful. We got a +4 from Wynn and Liliana, and I think that break was for dinner? I don't know why I did that transition. It looked cool, hashtag production value. It's not as much production value as I have for like Sly Cooper, because A, I die a lot in that game, and B, I have a lot more options to do said hashtag production value. Windows Movie Maker, not exactly as pristine as you may think in the area of transitions. For some reason I can't go across those bricks, but I can go across this like rickety ass bridge made of wooden like slots. And there are darkspawn in the forest apparently. Not really sure why. I can understand the werewolves because they're in the whole werewolf thing. And he's been petrified. Can I get the backstab? There's a shatter. I think the second attack from Repose, or I think it's Repose, my 6th ability, I think that does like an automatic crit. Or at least it has a very high chance of doing an automatic crit. So I should probably do that more often and combo that with the Petrify spell. Hard to say. I can't remember exactly every fight that I've ever played in this game and be like, oh, of course, I from this point forward, I obviously remember to do everything right. We got a silver cord, some sapphire, potent lyrium potion, and a health potion. And I think there's just one more Hurlock that just didn't feel like fighting with us when his friends were. Kind of a poor, unfortunate fellow who gets shattered instantly. I'm not sure if that was a shatter or if that was a punch to the face with rock. So this is the mystical side of power that was for one of these side quests. I want to look at the gravestone, but so it's like you see a gravestone, makes you uneasy, and you can't exactly do with anything for that quite just yet. I think there's a mission later where it's like, oh, come back and you can totally do something with it. Okay, so the painted sky ball, I thought that would be a perfect gift for Liliana because she was like, oh my god, look at the stars, it looks so pretty. I was like, I totally just give that to her. It turns out it's only a +1, so I think it was a +1. It wasn't very high, and I was like, oh, that makes me feel kind of bad, like I just wasted this item. This is not an actual way to go, so confirmed. Making sure, just explore. And I think soon we get to meet Greybark. I still have not looked at this name. I was going to.
Yes.
The guy from Lord of the Rings. The tree Ents. Lord of the Rings. I assume his name was Greybark. Or Treebeard. Treebeard. Was it Treebeard? Yeah, it was. Okay. Treebeard. I didn't really realize it was that simple. There are Ents in this game. I didn't realize that at all. Like mythical Ent, which are really cool. They are kind of a pain in the butt to fight, though, because for Poop Butt, the assassin who goes in the back, and he tries to get backstabs, they can actually kick, they can throw their foot out and hit you from behind, which is kind of annoying. You'll see that later. So they can attack me while I attack them. Oh, it's so annoying when enemies actually fight back, Oh, it's the worst. Can I get a crit? Oh, look at that crit. Look at that crit. But yeah, I do feel kind of overpowered in this area. Like, I don't remember having any real problems with any major fights. So I feel like I went through this area pretty well. I really wish they had included something that would tell you, oh, you should try and be X level for this mission. Like, at least have like some sort of inkling of an idea. So this is the initiating ability that these Ents can do, or I guess there's Sylvan? I don't know. Potato. I call them Ents. Yeah, so they can hit me from the side and from the back. But whenever you meet one of them, they sort of sprout roots and they start like attacking you from a distance, and it's really annoying because it locks down 2 of your heroes. Sometimes I think there's one of them where there's 4 or 2 different Ents, and they both locked my guys down. So everyone in the party is just frozen while they just beat us up. It was really, it was painful to watch. I hate being rooted in this game, or like frozen, or just any way that stops me from moving or attacking, because it makes me feel like, well, I just wasted my entire time here. I think we have one more guy before we go talk to the Treebeard of this world. Somehow that did not hit me. Did she die? Wait, did Liliana just die? She needed to be revived? Wow. That must have been either A, she's very low in health, or B, that attack must have done a shit ton. And I think there's one more. No, we go talk to Grand Oak, who rhymes. He's like the dopest rapper ever.
Manner of beast be thee that comes before this.
If there's not a remix with his dialogue, I will be pissed. I'm just saying. You can actually persuade him to say that you're a werewolf. I don't know the point of that, so.
Thou speakest of the others, how filled they are with hate. I apologize on their behalf. They cannot control their fate. Allow me a moment to welcome thee.
Tree bark, Treebeard. Damn it.
Oak,
Even after I Google his name, I don't even.
elder tree.
The world is certainly full
Apparently,
of
I'm clutching my mic because I'm so angry at that.
creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
Wow.
And unless thou thinkst it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
What
I
is this
have
boon?
but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
He stole an acorn.
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
I could look it for you. Very well, I will help. I think I go with that.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Dopest rapper in all of Wow. I'm just not gonna talk. Just not gonna say any names. So, oh wow, we shattered him on the first hit. Damn, that was good. I've also noticed that most of my characters will not actually fight unless I initiate the first attack. Ferelden, that's the one. It's a fura, not a fet. Okay. I'm an idiot, shut up. Yeah, but you saw him kick backwards. Kind of an annoying skill for him to have, especially when there's 2 of them. And apparently Poopbutt's gonna fight everyone, or fight one of them by himself. But yeah, I think I have the bots on like passive or more defensive attack style, because they won't start fights with people even though they attack us and run at us. So, oh, can I get the backstab? Can I get the shatter? Oh, I got the shatter. The shattering is just, it's such a good feeling, you know? You're like, this boss looks really, really hard, and then it's instantly dead, and you're just like, fuck yeah. Yeah, so these landmark trees, I don't really understand what the landmarks are for. They're like, oh yeah, this is very distinctive, and yet it serves fucking nothing. Has no purpose. So the campsite appears remarkably intact. The fire pit smokes, possesses embers.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
Is it the elves? I think it was the second one, yeah. What will happen in this cave? Find out next. Cave? It's a camp. I had a really good joke, trust me.